The police departments have made a conscious decision that we are expendable. Black bodies are expendable in America. And the only way they're going to stop it is if we stop it. So you protest your ass onto those poles. You make sure that you march your ass onto those poles. And you get these racist people out of office. We say no justice, no peace. Well, if it ain't going to be no justice, it damn sure ain't going to be no peace. God bless you. Let me, oh, wait. I have the honor of introducing one of the most fearless men I've seen in a long time. We share the same sentiments, that we're not going to be silent about our pain. And we're going to speak truth to power every time we speak. This brother is the father of Jacob Blake Jr., who was shot in the back. He is Jacob Blake Sr., and if you've heard this man, then you know that you are in for some powerful speaking. Make some noise for Jacob Blake Sr. and the whole family.
Yay, Mr. Blake.
How y'all doing, Milwaukee?
Yeah.
I know he just introduced my father, Jacob Blake, but allow me to introduce myself. My name is Latetra Whiteman, and I am the keeper of all brothers here and abroad. We are here today for justice for Jacob, justice for Breonna, justice for George Floyd, and especially justice for Alvin Cole and the Tulsa Three. My brother didn't get 7 bullets in his back in vain. We're here to stay, and we're not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
Racism is a very systemic problem in this country. But if we as Americans, black, white, brown, don't open our eyes, lift this veil of confusion and division, we all will continue to perish. Police brutality is not just a black problem. It is an American problem.
That's right.
It's a small part of a systemic racism that is perpetuated in this country for too long. White brothers and sisters, if you are not part of the wealthiest people, the 1% of this country, they don't care about you either.
That's right.
To my blue brothers and sisters who are doing the dirty work of the 1%, they don't care about you either.
That's right.
Wake up, America. The 1% only has one interest in mind, and that is taxing us without true representation.
That's right.
I don't care what color of skin you have. We all are being taxed without true representation. If you're comfortable with that, if you're uncomfortable with that, you should be uncomfortable with police brutality too.
That's right.
White people are murdered unjustly by police all the time. You should be just as angry. You should be marching with us every single time. We may be the ones in the news all the time, but this is happening everywhere all around the country. And until we wake up, it's going to continue to happen. My brother won't be the last hashtag, and he isn't the last. So many people after my brother was shot in his back 7 times in front of his 2 children were shot and killed by police unjustly. There's so many names it will make you sick to your stomach. When are we going to start focusing and paying attention to what really matters? What are you going to do when you leave this protest today? Are you going to hold yourself accountable? Are you going to go and vote? Are you going to vote in the presidential election? Are you going to vote in your local elections? Are you going to vote for your governor, your judges, the people that make the decisions that affect you in your neighborhoods and in your communities? Don't wait until the presidential election to get involved. If you wait until the presidential election to get involved, you've already lost.
That's right, sis. That's right.
All of us are American. All of us deserve to be treated like human beings. If you're not angry about what happened to my brother and the many others, you can't call yourself human. If you expect us not to be angry, that is an inhumane request. If you want peace, we need justice.
That's right.
If you want peace, we have to have justice. Justice Howell, a young man killed by Zion Police Department, mother couldn't stay here today because she was too upset. But she sent me a list of names that she wanted all of you to hear. Justice Howell, Nicholas Hayward Jr., Darren Hanna, Nicole French, Breonna Taylor, Jamarion Robinson, Quintino Legerer, Deshaun McBride, David Jacks Page, Lionel Lewis, Demetrius Hill, Justin Teagan, Chris Anderson, Tony Robinson, Derek Brown, Rakia Boyd, Michael Wesley, Angelo Miller, Kimani Davis, Rashad McIntosh, Darius Penix, Pierre Laurie, Adisha Miller, Alton Sterling, Terrence Kellum, Ayanna Stanley Jones, Stephen Clark, Tamir Rice, Dantes O'Neill, Ronald Johnson, Betty Jones, Mike Brown Jr., Cordell Handy, Tyrone West, Steve Rosenthal Jr., Gary Hawkins Jr., Darian Barnhill, Sandra Bland, Dante Shannon, Tyrese West, Anaya Dixon, Dale Graham, Dontre Hamilton, Sean Bell, Richard Risher, Jonathan Victor, Jordan Gonzalez, John Collado, Eric Gardner, Oscar Grant, Justin Smith, Dante Jordan, Kerry Ball Jr., Antonio Guzman Lopez, India Kager, Corinne Gaines, Quince Haynes, Archie Lee Chambers Jr., Emmett Till, DeLandre Minifield, Mario Romero, Latasha Harlins, Ernest Duenas Jr., Trayvon Martin, James Rivera Jr., Kerry Baxter Jr., Freddie Gray, Walter Scott, John Crawford Jr., O'Shane Evans, Kayla Moore, Botham Jean, Philando Castillo, Kerry Jones, Laquan McDonald, Mahavis Goodblanket, Shalonda Tilson, Victor White, Isaiah Perkins, Treshawn Miller, George Floyd, Jarvis Likes, Rashad Cunningham, DJ Henry, Andrew Joseph III, Christopher Coloni, Jamarco McShawn, Jarvis Benjamin, Angel Ramirez, Kareem Nadir, Ali Jones, Amir Brooks, Kendrick Johnson, Amar Arbery, Darrell Richards, Sean Lee Reed, Alvin Cole, Jay Anderson Jr., Sean Monterosa, Seville Smith, Jonathan Tubby. And that is just a fraction of people falling victim to police brutality. Black people, people of color. This is happening every day, all the time, right under our noses. Do something. Be the change that you want to see. Get out. Get an accountability partner while you're here. Get someone's number. Figure out a plan together of action in your communities. Don't just come to the protest. Lead this protest with the protest in you every single day.
Yeah.
This is a every single day battle for us. Every single day I walk out the house and I am black. I don't get to take this off. This isn't a uniform. This isn't a job. This is my life. This is every day. You have to take it that serious. Don't just follow the trend and ride the wave for the time being. Don't just post about it on your Facebook. Be about it. Get out in these streets. Get out in your community. Find where the needs are and fulfill them. It's going to take all of us together as a whole to work together. Not just black people, not just Hispanic people, white people too. All of us are minorities. If you're not the 1%, you don't count. Wake up and realize that. Or it's going to be the end of all of us. As a country, as a world, we have bigger fish to fry than who we're fucking, who we're sleeping with. Yes, I said it. What color skin we are, what religion we practice. We have bigger fish to fry than that, America. Wake up. Leave this protest today with accountability, with responsibility. Take somebody's number down and hold them accountable. Get a partner. If you don't have a ride to get to the voting polls, get a partner, get a ride today. There's somebody out here that will help you get out there and vote. There's no excuse. And take yourself up to those ballots and put your vote in yourself. Don't mail in those votes, because I can see it now. Their votes will be lost in the mail. Put together a carpool. If you don't have a ride, give somebody a ride. If you know there's somebody here that needs a ride, offer the ride. Get out to the polls and make a change. Thank you.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
Enough is enough. As I received my 120th death threat last night, and when 122 came this morning, I understood I'm not scared to die.
Not at all.
Because the revolution is real.
Yeah.
And if you're really about the revolution, then you'll stand up and be a part of the revolution.
Yeah.
When it comes time to vote, that's the revolution. We must make our voices heard. We can no longer count on somebody else to do something. We have to do something. We're not asking. We're demanding that TOSA 3, they'll be held accountable here. I'll be coming to Watosa until they are held accountable. If I have to die walking down North Avenue, going to the mall where they held people in the basement, put me in the basement. Put me in the basement. I stand with Wauwatosa. I stand with you all. I feel what you all feel. When I watched that man put 7 shots in my son's back, I no longer had the choice of being quiet. I no longer could keep my mouth shut. I no longer had the choice to change the channel. Now the channel is on revolution 24/7.
Yeah.
And we have to keep marching. We have to keep moving. We have to keep voting. We have to take this to another level. And understand that the level we're going to, we're not asking. We are demanding. We are kicking indoors. We will be in D.C. no matter who wins. We'll be on the steps of Congress no matter who wins. I'm asking y'all to come with me, to stand with me. When we go to D.C., we got to change these laws. We have to change the laws locally in Wisconsin. We have to vote in the right PTA president. You have to be a part of your community because your community is you. And all the communities put together make the United States. We are human beings. This is humanity. Why in 2020 do I have to tell you that my son is a human being?
That's right.
Why do I have to justify my being a human? Why do you have to justify you being a human? Thursday night was one of the worst nights I've ever seen in my life. When they took Mama Cole out of that car, Lord have mercy. Y'all have to be ready for this, man. They want to kill us, y'all. All I did was stand up for my son. And they wanted to kill me, man. But I'm not scared to die, y'all. I'm not scared to die. If we got to go tomorrow, then I'll go tomorrow and I'll ask Allah, please accept what I've done. Because they don't know. They've woken a sleeping giant, y'all. They've woken a sleeping giant. I need y'all prayers. It gives me strength. I appreciate the calls that say thank you. Because I'm not going to stop. We cannot stop. We have to continue to fight together. Blue, black, green, brown, red, yellow, purple. I don't care what color you are. The revolution, baby. You can't stop the revolution. No